If you have been seeing this type of video,
It's 12 a.m., and Tina's on a secret snack mission. But tonight's snack isn't on the menu. It's on the run. She's fighting for flavor and losing the crunch war. In the end, the snack always gets the last bite.
I don't know how to create it, and you have gone into different niche on YouTube automation in 2025 and it's not working for you, thinking YouTube automation does not work. Worry no more, because in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to create 2D animation video that you can upload on all your social media accounts, be it your Facebook, your TikTok, and your YouTube or your Instagram. And you can start getting engagement, your views, your followers, your subscribers. Welcome my family and welcome back to my channel. In this channel I post tips ways on how to make money online. What I do is I go out there look for ways to make money online. And when I found when I come over to this my channel to teach it over to you, my YouTube family, so that you can do the same thing and get the same exact results. So you know this type of content you like to watch, so now it's time to click on the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and without wasting much time, let's go over to today's video. So clicking on the first link in this video description is going to bring you over to this interface. So as you all know, this is ChatGPT, and you can see where should we begin. So the very first thing is I'm going to be giving ChatGPT this prompt, which says generate a short African folktale story within 2 minutes for me in an animated way, including voiceover within 5 seconds for each scene and each character a prompt. Now click on enter. Then the work of ChatGPT is to do this work for me and give me this story. So this story is going to be a YouTube short video. I'm not doing a YouTube long video. So you can just use this method to create your YouTube long video and post it on your channel. So you can see the title of this movie is The Clever Hare and the Tasty Lion. And this is our scene 1, this is our prompt, this is our voiceover. If you come down here, this is our scene 2, this is our prompt, this is our voiceover. Then we'll come back here, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5, scene 6, and that is there. So this scene finishes at scene 6, so we cannot create videos for this scene 6. But for this case, I'm going to be doing it for scene 1 and scene 2 as an example. Then when you get to your various places, you cannot use this scene 1 and scene 2 as an example and use to do yours and complete a full movie. Then you can upload it on your YouTube channel, your TikTok, your Instagram, or any of your social media platform you want to upload this video on. So the very first thing is going to come over to this second site called image effects. So the second link in this video description will take you over to image effect, and it is going to bring you over to this interface. So click on this launch image effects. By clicking on this launch image effects, it's going to take you over to this interface. Now you have to come over to ChatGPT back, copy the animation prompt from our first scene to create our scene 1. So after that, we'll come over to image effects. Come over here and change the aspect ratio to portrait 9:16. This is the aspect ratio for YouTube short, as I'm creating a YouTube short video. And I'll come over here and click on this and upload my prompt here. So when I upload my prompt here, then I can now be able to start doing its job. So now we'll come over here and change the tell it I want it in a 2D, or okay, let's say I want it in a 2D image. So now it's going to know what type of image it's trying to generate. So if you want it in a folktale, you can tell it I want it in a folktale image. And then when you're done, you click on create. Then now we have to wait for this site to help us generate our image, and we'll start fully. So now we can see this site has given us our image in 2D. All you just need to do is to come over to our prompt, read it, and see if the image is good. As a golden African savannah under a blazing sun, crack down distant Asia trees, animals weak from thirst. Now let's just go for this. Click on this and click on download. So now I've downloaded that image over to my PC storage. Then we'll come back to our ChatGPT and come over to our second scene and copy the animation prompt. Then Ctrl C copy, come back to image effects and paste this prompt on image effect. So to paste it, I'm just going to come here and start from this golden Africa, then paste it here and click on create. So automatically I'm going to wait for it. You can see this is the size for YouTube shorts. So I'm going to wait for this site to generate this image for me. So you can see this site has generated us a mighty lion dusting our thing, grass angling near an empty water hole. So now this is an empty water hole, this is an empty water hole, this is an empty water hole, and this is an empty water hole. So let's just go for this because it shows this dog and this lion is thin, while this one shows it is still big. So let's go for this, and it is near a water hole. So I'll click on this three drop down button, then I'm going to click on the download button here. So I'm downloading that second image over to my PC storage. As I said earlier, I'm going to be using the scene 1 and scene 2 as an example. So now the next thing we need to do is to convert this our image to video, which is going to be taken over to the third site, which is the third link in this video description, called VAR. So VAR is an AI site that can help you convert your image to video. And what I just need to do is to reload this site now, and you can all
So now I've reloaded the site. You can see AI image to video generator. So now the next thing I need to do is to click on this generate video from image. So now we want to generate our image from I want to generate our video from our image. The next thing I have to do is to bring in my first image scene, which is this. I'm going to bring it over here, and now you can see it has given me the image here. So now I have to turn this image to video by giving var a basic image prompt that is going to use. So if you are using a phone interface is different from PC interface. So study this very well and know what to do. So the next thing I'm going to come over to ChatGPT, copy my first scene one animation prompt. Then when I'm done copying, I'm going to tell ChatGPT I'm going to open a new chat on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT write me a well standard prompt for a prompt for my image to turn to with image FX. So now I'm going to tell ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is going to tell me to provide the prompt. So now I'm going to give ChatGPT this prompt. Now this is the prompt I want. So I'm going to send over to ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is going to give me a very good prompt for this. So all you just need to do is to wait. So now this is the prompt. Then I'm going to copy this prompt, copy everything in this prompt here. So this is the prompt and Control C. Then I'll come over to my var and give var this prompt. Then I'm going to scroll down and click on generate, and you have to wait for this site to do its work. So now you can see it's currently processing. So let's just wait till it finishes its work. So now we can see this site has generated us this our image to video, and you can see the video is now moving. Then what we need to do is to come over to this button and click on download. So this is the button for download. We've automatically download this video. So now let's do it for our scene 2. So I'll go back to this my download button and bring in my picture for scene 2. So now I'm bringing this picture for scene 2. I'll go back to my ChatGPT, go back to the story itself. And when I get to the story, I'll scroll back to scene 2 here. So then I'll copy this, and I'll copy this, I'll Control C, and I'll go back to this prompt that helped me change this prompt to a very understandable prompt. So I'll click on enter. Then ChatGPT now is going to do its work by converting that prompt to a very good prompt that image effects and var we understand. So now I have to come here and Control C. And when I'm done Control C, I'll come back to my image my var, and I'm going to put in the prompt here and scroll down and click on generate. So the prompt I'm using here, I'm going to put everything in this video description. So check out this video description to get your prompt and start working on it. So you can now see this site has generated us our video, and this is our video. You can see the lion it moves. So now the next thing we need to do is to download this our video for our scene 2. When we are done downloading, the next thing is to generate a voiceover for our video, which is the scene 1 and scene 2 that I'm using for an example, which is going to take us over to the fourth link in this video description for this site called Speechma. So Speechma is a site whereby you can use to change your prompt to voiceover. Then to start, what we need to do is to come back over to ChatGPT and come back to our story. So this is our story. And we'll go over to our scene 1. So underneath our scene 1, we are going to see our voiceover. So this is our voiceover. Let's copy here. Then we'll copy, we come back to Speechma and give Speechma this voiceover. And after that, we scroll down and pick the type of voice you want. So I want to go for Andrew. So when I go for Andrew, I'll scroll back up again. Then I'll come back here and input the same prompt. I'm going to put it here, which is 48950. And I'll click on generate audio. So the work of this speech now is to generate me my audio very well, and I can hear it and use it for my videos. So now it is done generating. Let me play the audio for you so you can hear it out.
In the heart of Africa, the animals were dying of thirst. No rain for many moons.
So now you can hear that is our voiceover. Let's just click on download. So that is an example. You also do the same thing for scene 2. When you're now done with this, take your video and your voiceover over to CapCut and edit each voiceover for each scene and for every of the scene you've created and every of the voiceover you've created. And after that, you can now download your video from CapCut. When you're done downloading, you can now start uploading this video to any of your social media platforms, and from there you can start getting your views, and when you're monetized, you can start getting paid. So if you know you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and smash the notification bell. With this, I'll see you on my next video. A big cheers.